Okay. We're using the new Kodak camera today. We're going to try it out just a little bit. So I'm working on Eclipse and airplanes right now. And I printed some pins for the landing gear. Typically I would put metric bolts in here, 3mm bolts. But, I ended up with a lot of slop because they don't fit exactly in there. And part of what I ended up doing, I'm going to pull this pin back out. Okay. So I print the rubber tires. Okay, the rim, I borrowed somebody else's design, but I modified it to make it work for the Eclipson. So I used Fusion 360 and I made a few changes to the rim, and of course I had to rescale it. And anyhow, so now the rim perfectly fits my rubber tires, okay, that I printed. Okay, so what I end up doing is I drill out the rim and I drill out the landing gear to fit these new pins that I've made in lieu of metric bolts. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just going to press this pin in here like that. Okay, now that pin whoops, and there goes my bolt. There goes the bolt I was talking about. Okay, so anyhow, yeah, the bolts don't stay in there very well. Okay, so what you end up with is I print the pins too long on purpose, and I cut them off to the right length. So they are removable. I can pull it out, and it is printed out of PLA. If it should happen to break on a really hard landing, they're not even glued in. It's just a press fit, so it comes out really nice. So I just thought I'd take a minute and show you that. Those are my wheels. They work really well that way. And then, so I had printed two sizes. I made smaller pins for the rims, and then I made the larger pins. They are for actual landing gear themselves. So you can see how those fit in there. And like I said, you could press it in if you wanted to. Put a drop of glue on it to hold it in. Just put it in a place where you could take your wire cutters and snip the end off of here if you wanted to remove that pin. So just a quick little tip, some simple things that you can make. I shared these pins on Thingiverse, so they're free to anybody that wants them. All right, well, there's just a quick tip for you. Thanks. Have a great day.